smiling faces here today. Give yourselves a big round of applause for being smart enough for being here. I'm glad you are. We're going to begin today with a little something that's known as mentalism, mind reading, if you will. And I'm going to do it with a member of the audience. They can stay right in their seats. They don't have to come up here. Let's find someone. Ma'am, you'll be perfect. What is your name?
Courtney.
Courtney? That is correct. Courtney, I'm going to throw an object out to you, ma'am. I'll have you catch the object, okay? It's going to be a book. A book on all things Halloween. Now, the odd thing about this book is that it's invisible. It's been in my family for generations. Some of the images in here are scary Halloween. Some are not so scary. But, as I said, it is quite old. Courtney, I'm going to have you touch that book for me if you would. Perfect. Open it up to any page that you want. It's upside down, man. You have to flip it over. Pick a page, turn the images around so I can see the images on the pages. Aha! On one side I see a picture of the Jolly Roger. That's the skull and crossbones that you'll see way up on a pirate ship flag. On the other side, a creepy circus clown. Between the clown and the skull, Courtney, which one caught your eye first?
Skull.
The skull. Would you like to change your mind? No, that's okay. She's happy with the mind she has. Close the book. Give it a toss up here for me. I can't believe you did all that. You're a really good sport. Ladies and gentlemen, Courtney and I never met before. She had a choice between the clown and the skull, and she chose the what?
Skull.
The skull. This box has been up here before I even started this. I made a prediction that she would in fact say, the skull. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate that. That, as I said, is what's known as the power of the mind. When you rehearse it long enough, you can really get it down to that nature. We're now going to ask all of you to find your inner child. We're going to take a little trip together. There you go, Jess. Because we're all going to go to the circus. We appreciate that. You guys are great. Right now, we're going to all try something together as one big happy family. The way we're going to do that is through your cell phone. If you have a cell phone, would you please take it out? Here's why. In a moment, I'm going to ask you a trivia question. You're going to send me the answer to the question through your phone. I'll pick one person who gets that question correct, and they will win one of these to help illuminate the night later on this evening. The way we're going to communicate to each other is through Facebook. I'm going to have you go to my artist page on Facebook. You can see it on the screens. Aaron Radatz, Magical Entertainer. Type that in. Make sure you like the page while you're there. And that's where you're going to put the answer to your question. Everybody about there? About there? All right, let's do this. Here comes your question. Which popular Halloween song did Ray Parker Jr. record? Send me the answer. We'll find out who gets it right in a little bit. You know, people always say, Aaron, can you teach us a piece of magic we can do ourselves at home? The answer is yes, with common household items. But I know they can do a cheap throwaway effect. I can do something of quality. Oh, sorry. We're going to do it with this. A brown lunch bag. Inside, a bottle of blood. Red. Heinz tomato ketchup. Bottle of ketchup goes inside the brown paper bag. I'm going to concentrate on the bottle carefully. Snap my fingers and watch. Go. I'm not three of people, okay? So, okay? On snap of the fingers and in reverse. That bottle of ketchup will come back just like that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Please be seated. Please be Well, this got awkward fast, didn't it? I can see Six Flags America is a very sophisticated magic audience, so I apologize. We'll move on to something else then, all right? Does that make you happy? There's a love. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back the ladies to the stage. ladies up here. Aren't they terrific? Next, I'd like to invite a young person to help me out on stage, maybe around 8 or 9 years old. But here's the catch. If you want to help me out, you have to come up here with mom or dad's cell phone. If to borrow mom or dad's cell phone if you'd like to participate, so you gotta ask their permission first. If the family's all in agreement, just put your hand up in the air. Do we have anyone here? Yes. How about that baseball cap, young man? Whose phone do you have? You have a phone? Okay, yeah, go right down this way here. Give this young man a big round of applause. Okay, the good sport. And help me to sell it. Wonderful. Let's see our new buddy. Yeah, go up this ramp here if you would. Very nice. I'll have you stand right here. Great. Face the audience. Right about here. And take a big bow to your thunderous applause. What's your name? Dominic? Dominic. Where are you from in the world? Maryland? Very specific. Thank you. Dominic, we're going to do some magic with that phone. Is that mom or dad's? Mom's phone. Okay. We're going to do a couple things just for a safety measure. First things first, I'm going to place the phone inside the plastic bag. This is to protect any moisture from getting to the phone. Yeah. Just like this. Just like that. Next, I have a large piece of paper. I'm going to wrap the phone up into that piece of paper. This is to prevent the phone from getting any scratches. Hold that here. Hold this here. A couple pieces on top. Dominic, people often say to me, Aaron, why don't you just use your own cell phone in this little experiment? And the answer is very simple. You see, my cell phone is very important to me. And I use it all the time. Hold on to this mic. All right. We're going to make that phone vanish in a very Vegas-style sort of way. We have a rope over here, and we're going to suspend it in the air. Thank you. Actually, you make room up here because he's going to operate the rope, if you would. Why is this here? I'm sorry, this isn't supposed to be connected to this. This is actually my Uncle Ray. We bring him with us to all the shows. We feel kind of sorry for him. You see, he ain't got no body. They're going to get worse, people. You might want to strap him for it, right? Thank you. Now, when I bring that phone over here, we're going to attach it to this clamp and suspend it in the air so that I'm never touching it during this process. He says this is your mom's phone, right? Mom, where are you at? Would you stand up this for a moment, please? Yes. Do you have pockets?
Yes.
Okay. Front or back?
Both.
Both. Watch what's going to happen. You're not going to believe this. Dominic, I want you to stand right here, face the phone, 2 hands on the rope. Whatever you do, don't yank or pull on it. Stay just like this. Mom, stay just like you are. Keep your hands to your side if you would. Perfect. On the count of 3, that phone is going to vanish with a paper package and reappear right into your pocket. People, help me count. Here we go. 1. Have a seat, man. Did you see? See? You said yes right there. Well, I've heard of drop calls, but this is ridiculous. I hate you let go of that guy and get enough damage as it is. This is terrible. That doesn't sound good. You know what? We're going to have to give Mom an apology gift. A little something that says, I'm sorry for the damage that you caused to the cell phone. You know what? I know this is the thing. It is the bewitching time of the year. How about we carve up a pumpkin into a jack-o'-lantern and we'll get it to your mom? Is that cool? Yeah? All right, we'll do it together. Have you ever carved a pumpkin like that before? No? You have. Good. I'm going to put this here for a second, and you're going to help me select the pumpkin. There's several off the stage. You've been here since the beginning of the show as our decorations. All you have to do is pick left or right. Your choice. Left. Okay? Left it is. We have here A large carving style pumpkin is what we'll be using. And over here on the stool, obviously right here on that little spot there for everybody if you would. Now these pumpkins, they can be a little bit dirty and muddy as they are from the earth. We'll polish it up. This one's actually pretty decent. I'm in charge of the carving. You're in charge of guts. I will begin first, okay? I'm going to remove what they call the lid. All the way around. Mom, are you excited to carry a pumpkin around Six Flags for the rest of the evening? Yeah. Don't lie. You know where liars go. Capitol Hill. Okay, that goes here. You don't have any sleeves to push back, you're good. You're gonna pull the lid up and there's a bag back here and you just put the lid in there for me. You go ahead and do that part. My hands never go inside the pumpkin. Put it in that bag there. Whose phone? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mom's phone must be working again. This is a good thing. Let's take a look and see. Wait a minute.
We're moving on now.
Pumpkin seeds. Take a look inside the pumpkin right there. Pull that out for us. Pull it up right in the air. What is it? It's not so Take that phone right there. Is that my phone? I certainly hope so. I just put a big round of applause. Good job, mate. Good job. There it is. Hey, let's find out who wins a free glow stick. You should have sent your answers in by now. I'm going to open up my app and find out who it is. Your question was, which popular Halloween song did Ray Parker Jr. record? The answer is, who are you going to call? It is Ghostbusters, indeed. Where is Kim Brown at? Kim? Hey, Kim. Why everybody's in that road today? You can stay where you are. We're going to pass this back to you. If you folks would just kind of keep it going in the back here. Don't pocket it. All the way back. Keep it moving. That's good. Kim, nice job. Thanks for playing along. Now, folks, when the show's over, which is not yet, so don't get excited on me, but it is over. April and I will be out in the lobby area. We'd love to meet you, so stop on by and say hi. Don't forget, we have other wonderful entertainment in the park, live shows. And if you're still around later, this show changes in the evening after 6 p.m. to a PG-13 magic show. Half of the material is different and a little more intense, so we don't recommend young children, but we'd love for you to come back and check that out as well. But right now, let's make one more memory.